Today, we will show you some exercises that are specifically designed to help develop your striking power. These exercises undoubtedly contain a huge latent potential. That is why this potential needs to be developed, and these exercises can be performed regularly as part of your training routine. The forgotten tool, the spring bar. This is what it looks like, as you can see. Let's begin. The very first movement in this process is actually done while the muscles are still in good shape, and it's performed in a very explosive manner. You need to carefully bend the spring bar back and forth, making sure to do it smoothly and with control. Here you should really aim to keep your arms as straight as possible at all times as you perform this movement. That will definitely make it much more difficult. Down, down, down. The thing is, a significant part of your punch's power will actually come from the strength of your arm muscles in this exercise. Here, you'll be turning and twisting it. That's why the muscle needs to be strong. The same thing, just at an angle. Over your head. Let us take a moment to pause and reflect. Sometimes in the midst of our busy lives, it is important to simply breathe and allow ourselves a brief interlude. This moment of stillness can help us regain our focus, calm our minds, and prepare for what comes next. So as you listen to this gentle pause, let your thoughts settle and enjoy this short break before we continue. Now try it like this at the bottom. Try to keep them straighter. You need to make sure your triceps are working. Let's move on to the next exercise. This is considered a warm-up exercise, but it's very good for warming up. Raise your arm up slowly and gently, then gently move your arm to the side, down, and you can switch hands. You can do it behind your back. That is at all. At various angles and at different distances, the muscle stretches in slightly different ways each time. This is considered to be a very good and effective exercise for building both strength and flexibility. The boys often call it the helicopter because of the way it looks. The next part of the exercise is specifically aimed at achieving a strong and powerful strike, focusing on improving both technique and force. So this is exactly the small move we did earlier. Try to gently and carefully swing the spring so that it hits right here. This is a simple exercise. Now, I would like you to try making a circle. Take your time and do your best to draw a smooth, round shape. A circle. So that this part draws a circle. Left. Right. If you don't have sufficient strength, you can grab it in the middle, if needed, and then try again. Left tube. You need to do the left one too. If the right can do it, then the right one, according to the principle of learning, this exercise trains the left side as well. If you are able to perform one, then the second one must do it too. Next exercise. The same thing. That is movements like this. Swing it. Swing it. It's very good for the muscles. Now a circle. In one direction, then in the other direction. Here you don't fix it, but here you let go. try to make sure the circle is precise. That's correct. And the second point, the position of the elbow. You should aim to go from a bent and flexed position to a more straight one. Now it feels completely different. Here, it's like a striking muscle, like a striking part in the system. The static strength is being trained. Do you feel the tension? It's a hidden load. In other words, it's not immediately obvious, but it is definitely there. Now let's move on to a more difficult exercise. So, the same exercises, but now in the correct striking position. Movement like this and movement in a circle. These exercises already require some preparation. It's hard to figure out, right? After the spinning exercise, usually the strikes start to come. Try to lower this part. See, you've raised it this much. There, lower it. Okay, even harder now. Even harder. You're engaging exactly this static hold, activating those muscles that freeze up during the instant phase of the strike. Yes, just like that. Try to make a circle. See how it's wobbling? This isn't even a difficult exercise yet. Here's a difficult exercise right here. The same thing, and a circle. Now this is a difficult exercise. We'll give it a try. First, loosen it up. Spin it, spin it. Try to keep the line. You feel it, right? That's great. Try to work slightly more with your finger, so that all the strength and power of your fingers is right here in this part of your hand. You start here at this point and gradually move it over here to this other area. And make a circle calmly. With your elbow in this position, please try to keep it as straight as you can. This is a really good set with the spring. It helps a lot. It's hard, isn't it? Next are all the strikes called swinging strikes. They're especially good to do with the spring, because, in my opinion, you can already feel the tension coming from the spring into your chest. That is, anything you can strike. There is even one with 2 springs. Usually the boy warms up like this. That is, it just scatters. You can do it this way, for example, or you can do it that way. Well, it's kind of hard to say for sure. I guess I would describe it as just okay, nothing really special or out of the ordinary. Any movement, even a little bit, will help you. This way so that your forearm is already working. Yes. You can wave it really hard. Like a saber. Now there is a bathhouse that is special. This is already a development by boxers. That is, if you take it as a base and fix it here, you can bend it either towards yourself or away from yourself. You can perform this movement to the side or in a slow, controlled circular motion. One hand will firmly hold the object while the other hand will do the actual work. This is a special exercise. This is, as they say, sharpening your punch technique. Here, you specifically work from a fixed position into the angle of the punch, focusing on precision and control. You can change your grip, for example, like this, towards yourself, away from yourself, and like this. Towards yourself, away from yourself. You can do it in a circular motion, and you can also switch your hands. It's important to hold it here. Now fix it here. Try doing it from below. To hold it upwards, Again, a circular motion. Again, a circular motion. Try to keep the top steady. Straighten it out more. Here's the position, like when I throw a punch and you do everything at the bottom. Towards yourself, pull towards yourself. Straighten it. Try it. Pull it towards yourself, towards yourself. There you go, towards yourself and away from yourself. These springs are already broken in. That is, at the very beginning, when we bought them, they were still quite stiff and rigid, so it was really hard to work with them. So if you already have some experience and consider yourself a strong person, test yourself on the stiff ones. We didn't show all the exercises, but these exercises will help you.